What's up, Mike?
How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm so happy to see you. I'm doing really well.
Yeah, so, I mean, we gotta jump into what your headspace is, because I think that when it came to some of the people in the latter 30s, you know, y'all didn't really have an opportunity to return for a while. And so I imagine as the seasons went on, you know, you probably still had an eye on Survivor, obviously, but there's also a little bit of like, you know, am I yesterday's news, for lack of a better term?
Very nice.
So when that ends up finally happening, you get the chance to come back. What's your mindset coming in now? What, 5-6 years removed from it all?
Yeah, so can I give you a little bit of backstory?
Please.
So first of all, absolutely, I thought I was coming right back because I was on a returnee season, you know? They did them all the time back then. So I had such a good showing, I'm like, I can't wait to go back. Right when I got back, I get this for Christmas. It's a bracelet with Becca and Jack and Juliet, my kids' names on it. I wear that next time, and it's been in my drawer for 7 years waiting for this. And I went through the casting process, felt great about it, like a couple awesome interviews, seeing the gang again. I was an alternate for a while. They called me out of nowhere and were like, hey, will you be an alternate? Like, we think you have the great attitude for it. And I'm like, crushed. But of course, anything. And then on Mother's Day, Jesse from casting texted me. He's like, we want to talk to you tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I get on this Zoom and Jeff pops up. And I'm like, yes. And then Jeff goes, Devens, you know how much we love you. You know how much we think of you. And my heart
brace for impact,
And then he's like, and that's why we want you to come on season 50. And I'm like, yes. So that was awful.
Yeah.
But in terms of my headspace now, like, it was actually kind of a gift because I didn't think I was going to be here when they told me I was an alternate. And I just started going, like, before I'd had so much pressure, like, I got to go back. I got to do these things.
Yeah.
I got to make it far. And then finding out I'm not going to be here, it was like, well, damn, like, I should have just gone out there and had fun and, like, gone crazy. And then they tell me I'm on, and it's like, well, I guess I'll just go have fun and be crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm coming in with a total spirit of playfulness. I feel great looking around at the people I met. Like, I think I'm going to fit in perfectly from a strategic standpoint. And I'm ready, man. I'm so amped.
Yeah, so from that perspective of playfulness, I mean, your reputation preceding you, right? Winning, you know, 3-4 immunities, finding 4 idols, making these big theatrics at Tribal Council. Is that something you're going to steer into this time, given your perception? Or are you going to try to do like the Tony Winners Award, like, I'm not leaving camp, I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on my hands, nothing's going on?
Right. Tony is actually, it's great that you brought him up because I'm trying to learn from Tony. He did great on his first time, great on his third time. Second time, llama call, you know, running off. That's what I have to keep myself from doing because I do want to lean into idols and advantages, real or fake. But I know that I gotta pace myself. You know, it's a 26-day game. I can't do it all in the first 26 hours. Like, I gotta kind of lay low, keep my head down, build some real relationships. And I think I can find my way in this game because I'm not connected to anyone, Mike. Like, I'm sure we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But, like, I see myself as being that extra piece in the beginning. And then when all these people that are connected start turning on each other and it gets real messy and nasty, that's when I start picking up pieces. And then who knows what's going on with advantages at that point. And then, you know, the game just turns all Devens.
Yeah. Well, let's get into this group because you said you got a good vibe from them. Let's talk about specifically who. I have a game for you.
Okay. I love that.
It's called Friend or Foe. So we're going person by person through this cast, and you tell me if it's a friend, someone that you want to join up with, or a foe, someone either you're not getting good vibes from, or someone you want to take out as a threat. You can give a few words to explain why.
Thank you for making this easy for me. I love it.
All right, so let's start with Jenna.
Friend. Getting good vibes from Jenna. I think it's been a long time since she's played. She's going to want someone she can rely on, and as like a fellow parent, like, let's do this. Let's ride.
Colby.
Good friend. He's a friend. He's a little bit of a curmudgeon pregame, I gotta be honest. But, like,
a little bit of ream in him?
A little bit of ream in him, and I love ream daily. So I think Colby's going to work out. I think he'll be more drawn to me than some of the newer folks or younger folks.
Stephanie.
Foe. Unfortunately, I thought Stephanie was going to be someone, and maybe she is, because it's all going to change when we get our feet in the sand, but, like, not getting a lot of good vibes around pregame. And I'm the guy, like, making eye contact with everybody, smiling at everybody. And she's not giving me anything, Mr. Bloom.
How about Sari?
Sari is a foe. Unfortunately, she's not giving me anything either, and she's obviously so connected to so many other people.
Yeah. Ozzy.
Ozzy kind of surprised me, but I think a friend.
Okay.
Like, I think that we're going to be good. And I was told by Stephen Fishback that if I approach Ozzy authentically, that we could work together pretty well. So Fishback says it.
You could be sabotaging you right now.
That would be just like Stephen Fishback to sabotage me.
Coach.
Friend.
Ooh.
I was surprised by this too, but Coach, I mean, he's giving it off to everybody. He's the one who talks more than anyone pregame. But like, I get a good vibe off Coach. Also, Fishback said, you know, you guys are both lunatics. I think you could work okay together. So friend.
Let's get into, you say, you know, you're unfettered in these relationships. Let's talk about the one here. Give me your thoughts on Aubrey.
Aubrey, friend. Even though we never played together, we spent 3 days on the edge of extinction, 1 day in-game at Ponderosa. I like her a lot. She's a mom now.
Yeah.
So come on in. I want to work with all the moms. I want to be on the Mothership Alliance. So major friend.
Chrissy.
Friend. Chrissy, I have so much respect for Chrissy. I met her once at a Hearts of Reality thing. I know her story since she's played last, and like, I want good things for her. I don't want to make the mistake I made with Reem with Chrissy. Like, I wish we hadn't voted out Reem first. And I want to keep Chrissy around for a while if that's a possibility.
Angelina.
Angelina, friend.
Ooh.
Lunatic Alliance, baby. She's someone who's given everyone good vibes. Like, she's like me pregame, playing with everybody. But I think that she and I can be friends.
How about Christian?
Christian is the wild card, Mike.
Ooh.
Here's the deal with Christian.
Yeah.
Not getting the good vibes I hoped I would, right?
Ooh,
like,
okay.
we have a lot of friends in common, but we've never talked on the phone and we've never met in person. But he's actually the person I want to play with more than anybody. Like, he's who I see David Wright. Like, sees the game totally different than me, very strategic, like, would love to work with him. But he's very locked down, I think, for everybody, but certainly for me. But friend, I'm still optimistic.
Mike White.
Mike White, friend, but right, barely.
Yeah.
He's giving me some good
Acquaintance.
vibes, but like, he's Mike White. You know, who knows?
Let's get into the new era here. Jonathan.
Good vibes from Jonathan, friend. I have never won a tribal immunity, so I hope I'm with Jonathan.
That's a wild stat that I guess, I didn't necessarily
Isn't that
think about.
crazy? Yeah.
All right, so he's going to be an asset for you there.
I hope so.
Let's talk about D. What are your thoughts?
Foe. D scares the hell out of me. She scares me more than anyone here. I podcasted for On Fire.
I was gonna say
about her season, and told her when she was in the interview on the last episode, like, best winner of the new era, and I believe it. And she's not giving me anything at pregame. So
no On Fire solidarity.
No, just wait for how little On Fire solidarity.
Oh boy! All right. Well, before that, Emily.
Friend. This was someone I was skeptical about, but she's actually been like making eyes pregame, so I'm optimistic.
All right, let's pull off the Band-Aid. Give me your thoughts on Charlie.
Charlie, I look at as a winner. Like,
wow.
I'm sorry, Maria, but I think Charlie should have won. Sorry, Kinsey too.
Yeah.
But he's a huge threat, and part of me thinks like, I could be a little Ben Katzman-y, like maybe we could be great buds, but he's also just so good at this game and really charming and smart and good at a variety of challenges, like scary guy, and locked down pregame, like not giving much.
Well, you cited a couple of quote-unquote lunatics. Let's talk about a Q-natic. Talk to me about Q.
Q-natic, baby. Q, what a wild card. He has been giving me nothing all pregame. And then last night, smiles. This morning, smiles. Like, I'm like, where'd this guy come from? He's my son Jack's favorite.
Really?
And Jack specifically was like, play with Q. So I'm like, all right, man. I'm telling Q that.
Yeah.
Gonna be authentic. Like, my son wants us to play together.
Yeah, but then
Let's
Q's
do
gonna
it.
be like, do you really want to betray me and hurt your son's feelings?
Yeah, and I won't. You know, we'll go all the way to the end together, and then I'll beat him.
How about Tiffany?
Tiffany is someone who is a friend. I don't know if she knows that, and I don't know if I'm going to be her friend, but I've been having delusions of playing with Tiffany because I think we could kind of do a Kyle Camilla thing.
Oh, interesting.
Where it's unsuspected. We don't have much in common on the surface level, but I like her so much. I think she's like kind of the least suspected to be on this cast, and I'm like, I was a freaking alternate, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Let's go show them what the hell we're about. That's kind of where I'm coming from. She might not have any time for me, but I'm hoping she's going to be a very good friend.
How about Genevieve?
Oh, Genevieve, friend. She puts off just this amazing air. Like, I like her so much. I want a coworker with her. That's scary as hell. But friend.
How about let's get to some of our recent faces. Joe.
Enemy, unfortunately. Foe. I'm
Joe.
sorry.
Faux Joe.
Faux Joe. Faux show. Because, first of all, I want to win 4 more immunity challenges, and I'm sure he wants to win 4 more immunity challenges, and I don't think there's a lot of overlap in the ones we're going to win. But he's, I'm not doing honest integrity, man. I'm hoping to bounce back and forth a little bit. I don't think that's something he's going to like very much.
How about Camilla?
Camilla is someone I thought was going to be an enemy. A foe. I keep saying enemy. I thought Camilla was going to be a foe, but I really like her vibe pregame. Like, there have been a couple little incidents where, like, I'm an idiot, and I'm acting even more of an idiot pregame, by the way. Like,
purposely so?
Really buying into this dad thing, Lion King t-shirt, like, super dad t-shirt.
I mean, you literally are saying, like, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, totally. And I don't know if they mention it, but I'm, like, so fascinated by the birds, like... so fascinated by the geckos and the toads.
You've been here before.
I'm still, and well, part of it's authentic. I do love the animals, but like, she laughs at these different things. Like, and I'm like, man, maybe Camilla's someone I would want to work with, knowing that she's a killer and will probably just dog me in a couple confessionals, which will be hilarious. But friend.
How about Kyle?
Same vibe, which isn't surprising, right?
Yeah.
Because they have so much in common. Like, I want to be. Maybe, a little bit Guyanese this season. Like, just get in there. Because at first they both scared me so much. Huge targets. We just saw them play. Winner. Could have been winner. But now I'm like, that might not be bad. Like, if I vibe with them, to have someone that big of a target next to me, like, why would they care about me if Kyle and Camilla are there? I don't know.
Any thoughts about the 49ers?
Yes. I think they have a good team. Kyle Shanahan's an overrated coach.
Yeah, exactly. Christian McCaffrey, they still got it. He's going to get injured again.
If I was on season 49, I would have so many 49er gear. Riz God. I like him. There's a monster in there. He seems like a nice young man around here. But I'm like, if that monster wants to play with me, like, that could be cool. I think a lot of people screw up with younger folks, like, kind of Bruce, like, you want to be a dad, you want to impart knowledge, or, like, impress him. I'm just, like, an immature dude. Like, Gavin was 23 when we played, and he's my best friend. And I think I can relate to him on just a level, and if he wants to cause mischief, which Riz God, I kind of feel like he does, then I can be his Rick God, and we can go in there and just do it.
What about the other one?
The other one, who I think is named Savannah, who, if Reddit's correct, is a news reporter from Georgia. I'm like... Channel 4 news team a little bit. Like, that could be fun. But if it's true that she's a news reporter in Atlanta and she's that young, A, she's a much better reporter than I am, and B, like, she's tough as hell and maybe a little bit cutthroat because you have to fight for the good stories in a market like that. And you maybe had to burn a couple sources on your way to get to that big market. So it'd be fun to work with her if she's a newscaster and we can do the news team thing, get a conch shell out here, but also very wary. So, Fro.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Just like I'll have by the end of the game.
So, when it comes to, I mean, you play with new players and returning players in the same season.
Yeah.
Do you find there is a significant difference in, like, how to approach those two different groups?
I think that, well, I learned so much from David Wright and a little bit from Kelly Wentworth. David being my teacher and Kelly just observing.
The TA.
That I do know there's a huge advantage to playing once and coming back. And so I assume if you played twice, 3, 4 times, like, that's an even bigger advantage. So I'm in kind of solidarity with these one-time players. Like, I, of course, am a huge fan of Sari, but, like, how much does one person need? Like, come on. Like, go beat the world, but let us have season 50. So, yeah, I'm wary of folks that have played a whole lot. That being said, like, if we vibe, and, again, big target next to me, like, that might all go out the window.
Looking back on Survivor history, who's one player that you wish was out here right now on season 50?
I'm sure everyone says they wish they could name more than one. Because I'd love Gavin and Brendan Shapiro. T-Bird, though, is the obvious choice to me. She should have been in Second Chances. She should be here now. I live with her in Georgia, so I see her more often, but, like, there's no one that does more for the Survivor community. And if you're a castaway, like, whether you out first, you won the game, you're a hero, you're a villain, fans love you, fans hate you, T-Bird will love you and embrace you and be there for you, and I wish she was here. I'm a little relieved because I would never be able to vote her out. But, God, I wish she was here.
It's sometimes been said that when people come back for a season who haven't won, they sometimes look to the winner of their season for certain, like, tenets or facets that they could take and incorporate into their game. You have a very unique situation, but did you glean anything from Mr. Underwood and his, very unique time on the show that you're bringing into this one?
Absolutely. I'm hoping to be able to kind of leave the game from day 3 till the very end.
Yes, exactly.
And just come back in and win.
Just go fish for a little while.
Exactly. Practice fire and fish and just be lovely to everybody. No, Chris is a badass. Chris is actually a great player, and I did learn a lot from him. One of them, obviously, I practiced fire. Hope it's not there, but I practiced it. But one of the real takeaways from Chris was, I'm a guy who fills the silences. Like, whether I'm asking the question or you're asking the question, I fill that silence. And something he did that I didn't realize till afterwards is he just is comfortable in that silence and lets you fill it. And give him that information or feel uncomfortable and read you. And that's something I'm going to try to concentrate on. And I love Chris. And so, yeah, I would love to help rep our season with him as a winner of 50.
Do you find that having participated in On Fire, you look at the show or even like the game itself in a different way that you're bringing in the second time around?
Really, no, because I learned a lot about the behind-the-scenes stuff, and it was so cool. Like, I mean, I learned a lot, but in terms of gameplay, like, I was the guy there to talk about gameplay. Jeff doesn't really get into all that.
Yeah.
And, what can I learn from myself? I didn't even put anything out there that great. I'm just trying to be funny. So I probably learned more listening to Dee and Charlie on Fire than I learned from myself.
Last thing
Which is why they're scary.
Yeah. Well, last thing I want to ask, it's the loved ones visit. But you can only bring out a celebrity or a fictional character as your loved one. Who would you pick and why?
Oh my gosh, Mike, you have great questions.
Thank you, man. That means a lot coming from you.
A celebrity or a fictional character.
As long as it's just not friends or family.
I would bring out Chet the dog from the Chet the Dog Adventures.
You're going to have to describe this to me.
So he's just a great dog. He was a police dog that failed police school, and so now he helps his private eye. But the idea is I would just love to have a dog out here. I miss my puppies.
So you're just like, come out any dog that I know.
Right. Or maybe, maybe if Mike White would be a good one to bring out.
You just have him step over the line.
Yeah, get that cameo in the White Lotus, prep for that. Yeah. I don't know. I'll go with Chet the dog.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's good.
Well, you have the happiness of, a dog with a bone out here right now. I mean, and it makes so much sense now. I mean, obviously you have this ambulance about you, but it makes so much sense now given the situation that you were talking about that, like, listen, you were a man of second chances. And this is represented here, too. It's your second chance. It was a second chance of getting onto the cast. You're someone who made, a cut into the game on your second chance. So it feels like 2 is the right number for you, man. And it's going to end up with you being number 1, I think.
I totally agree. And I got to tell you, like, I thought about, it's a little embarrassing being an alternate. Not really, but, like, man, I wasn't their first choice. And that part of it puts a chip on my shoulder. Like, I want to prove to them that it was crazy I was having an alternate. But at the other time, like, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be open about it. Because this season I am trying to be more vulnerable. That's something I learned the first time.
Interesting.
Like, I'm very surface level, out here and in real life. But I think Survivor's, I realized what a unique opportunity it was last time to do different things. And that's something I want to do this time, is be just a little bit more vulnerable, open myself up a little bit more when it's appropriate, not force it. But yeah, so I was an alternate. They almost didn't want me. And everyone out there who feels like they were almost not one, and let's go show them what we're made of, baby.
This is RHAP. We know reality TV.